Welcome back to Viscera Cleanup Detail, Halloween Edition. This is episode 3, and we are now getting ready to clean the upstairs. So first I'm going to get rid of some of these footy prints so I can get upstairs without tracking blood all over the place, which should be fun and exciting. Because, yeah, just look at it. It's mopping the game. Mopping the game. The game of mops. Who would have ever thought this would be such a popular game? Loved by the people of Reddit. It is a surprisingly good game for what it is, which is a mopping simulator. Who doesn't love to mop? Who, I ask you. So, we gotta go clean up the rituals of the upstairs, which I'm still not sure what they were trying to accomplish. In the game, there are various notes you will find laying around that give you a little story of what's going on. So, I'm hoping we find one upstairs to kind of clue us in as to what those kids were up to. Because, damn, that's curious. And fast and furious. And there's just blood all over the walls from when I was throwing bodies down the stairs. Because my bucket's dirty already. It's kind of annoying how quick the buckets fill up with blood. And you can't really... I mean, it would be nice if I could just use that tub right there, empty this bucket out. Maybe someone will add a mod for that, where you can bucket. Though I will say in one of the maps they have, you're in a place that has a water feature, I guess is a fancy way of saying it, where it's kind of like a building that has, I don't know what you would call that, a water feature. It's a water feature, and you can clean your bucket in that, or your mop rather. Not the broom. I don't need the stupid broom. Broom's never done anything for me. Except smear blood around. Gotta be careful in these tight corners too. It's easy to knock buckets over. And I think I have enough blood to clean up. I don't need to go making more for myself. So we'll just stick with what we have. I think we checked the closet up here, at least that other one. It's amazing how I mop the floor and the walls get cleaner. But this is a space mop, as you can see. You've probably never seen a mop quite like this before. And there's a good reason for that. Because you've never been to space. You may have gone to space camp. But they didn't have space mops even. I presume, I've never been to space camp myself. They could actually have space mops. And then I would look a right fool right now. So hopefully no one calls me out on that. Knows the space mop secrets. I can hope. So it's been a long, I almost said productive day for me. I spent a great many hours cutting and rendering the previous 2 videos, and I'm getting better at it. So hopefully, as I keep cranking out videos and keep doing things, I'll get better at it. A little faster with the boopity bops. I had to learn some things. There was a few false starts. There's definitely a lot of details in producing video production. Now you know why there's so much money in video. Because it's a pain in the arse. But hopefully it's something of a labor of love. Kind of like mopping blood. Who doesn't love mopping blood? I know I do. Look at this. Look at the smile on this guy as he mops these stairs. Was that convincing? I didn't fall for it. Oh, here we are. Back to reality. Hopefully I'm not tracking bloody footprints around. And one thing I've learned is you're really best off not trying to take a bucket up and down these stairs, because it's just too steep and narrow, and you'll spill it and make a hell of a mess, and you'll hate yourself. And you'll say, you know what, I should have just ran up and down those stairs. Should have done it. And I'm making bloody messes. It would be nice if you could just throw stuff out the window, because carrying all this crap down one at a time is definitely a pain as well. I might be able to get a mop up here, but still. I'd make a liar out of myself. That bucket's about done anyways. See, you thought I was a fool when I produced all those buckets, but no. There's some significant cleaning needs done. And get all throatified. Throata. Take our little bucket downstairs, throw it in a corner, and we'll find a big rug we can pull over it, because that's how you clean. I'm gonna have to have a little session of just throwing stuff in the grinder here soon. And that's gonna make a mess, and I'll need more buckets, and then I'll have to clean that up. But then when I get the buckets, the bucket dispenser is gonna put out arms and legs. And then I'll need more buckets to clean those, and I'll have to throw them in the grinder, and then the grinder's going to make a mess, and I'll need more buckets to clean that up. I'm starting to think it's a job security thing on their end. That's actually pretty genius of the makers of the bucket dispenser to make a mess, so you need more buckets. That's how you do it. Job security. There are knives everywhere. Cans of undetermined beverage. We can hope it's cheap beer, because that's what good college kids ought to be drinking if they take their role seriously. Ah, yes, here's a note. Get into reading mode. Mom and Dad have gone away for the weekend and sent Jason and Daniel to Crystal Lake. Oh. Now that I'm back from the football tournament upstate, it's time to partay. Actually, it's more like Part A. Isn't that a Medicare thing? I'll invite Jenna, of course, and all the others. Rufus, James, the bullfrog. Jenna can even bring some of her friends if she likes. Unfortunately, those damn botflies are sure to come and crash the party with their shit. Whatever. They can just try and ruin this. I'm going to see if I can get Dad's weird stuff out of boxes. Some of that shit's really cool. This party's gonna be so sick. Yeah. And you see the result. You got a coffee maker party. And a tap light. And a bed with a pallet in of some sort. But I think we've got all the blood. Now we got to go down the stairs like we're carrying hot soup very carefully. Very carefully. Don't want to spill it. Soup. That's what you could do with all these buckets. Give it to the homeless shelter. I could feed the homeless blood soup. Just tell them it's cow blood. Not like, well, they might know. Some of those homeless people get a bit bitey, so they may have a taste for blood. Maybe they'll love it. I'm like, this is a great soup. This is a great soup. Thanks for the blood soup. I gotta clean these bloody footprints because my OCD's nagging at me, and I hope I'm not making more. There's the mop. There she is. I got these stupid thumb drives I gotta collect. It never ends. It never ends with this. Get one of these, and we'll try and get it from an angle we can get up the stairs with, because these kids really went crazy with the bags of crisps and their cans of non-alcoholic beer, and they're hipping and they're hopping, Yep. Easy does it. All right. So we've got a candle. One thing you gotta be careful about. One candle will light another candle. And my computer's not garbage, but it doesn't like all the light sources, particularly the candles. It doesn't mind other light sources, but for some reason, it hates these candles. And it looks like they're touching each other off there. A little stabby knife. And it's... Oh, that was a near catastrophe. Couch has ground effects. And... well, we got 2 blippity bloops up here. There's that newt. Done. Read it. Been there. Done that. Actually, none of these cans appear to have been opened. So how are they getting hammered without even opening the cans? It's a hell of a trick. Drunk by osmosis. Candles. Cans. And there's so much in this house here. And on previous playthroughs, I collect everything. Just get it spotless, but that really is just an incredible amount of work. And I don't see any chip bags, so I don't think I'm going to worry about it too much. I know I'm not going to get a perfect score on this, and I've accepted that. Sometimes you just do the best you can, knowing it's not going to be perfect. But the wild board, or whatever they call it, the what was it, Voodoo? Yeah, it was like Voodoo Ouija. And now it's on fire. I'm carrying something on fire. I think it put itself out. Yeah, all the garbage has like a burning point, because that is a mechanic that comes largely into play on the other levels. But this one, they thought they'd try something new, put the chipper in, and so that, speaking of chippers, that bag just does not want to go with me. Or that one. So I'm going to cut my losses. And I'm going to get rid of this right now, because it's not going to make a bloody mess. But I do want to get rid of these stupid candles, because they're destroying my frame rate. Every candle costed me 10 FPS. Look at that. It's running like smooth butter again. Delicious butter. Let's see, I need a bucket for a thing and a bucket for the... I should have brought my computer chip bucket. That's what I'm calling it now. Computer chip bucket. Yeah, I kind of hate those things. There's enough tedious walking around in this game without having to collect things. I think, though, this is about as good as I want it. Stack some boxes, just, so it's like we did something. There. Looks good. Looks good. Looks real good. It's a place anyone would be proud to call home. I don't know if the magic tiki things will summon spirits or something if you don't clean them, so I guess it's just best to get rid of it. Just get rid of it. And that. Alright. Now we have the satisfying task of closing the door, because the attic is as done as I want it to be. Well, it's as done as I need it to be. Oh, this box is askew. You can't have an askew box. Well, it's better anyways. What's going on in this closet? Askew boxes, towels, tap lights. Good enough. I'm not going to let that closet keep me awake at night. I'm going to leave that there. So I clean up the other chip bags anyway. I'll huck that in there. Chip bags. Chips. Doing pretty good on buckets. I definitely have enough to finish the house. Don't know If there's blood I don't feel like walking through, so I have to clean it. Yeah, it's not going to be enough to clean the woods, I'm sure. It just seems ridiculous to clean the woods. The rain is going to get any blood out there. You know? Why do I have to mop leaves and grass? It's redonkulous. Alright, dining room is askew. Chip bag. Chip bag. That was close. I feel like I'm forgetting something. And I'm not sure what. But let me grab a bin. Oh, I wanted to get my computer chip bucket. So I'm starting to get a little collection of them going here. And there's kind of centralized. So we'll get the bucket, throw the chippies in there. I don't know if I'm particularly clever, if anyone else does that. I feel smart. I don't know. I'm a problem solver when it comes to cleaning. Sure. Why not? Yeah, that's our bucket. Hard to tell, but it was empty. So we got a chip. And we got a chip. And we got beer cans, chips. You know, this used to be a good neighborhood before all the murders. I'm at this neighborhood once a week cleaning up dead kids. It's just not what it used to be. I don't know why I'm suddenly fixated on the living room here, but let's go ahead and finish it out while we're knocking around. And we can call it a day. I know I said I was going to do the second floor next. You had your hopes up. I'm sure you did. But living room, look at this. Look at this. It's got to be done. Plates. I want to break the plate because the pieces will fit in here better. That's just good cleaning there, you know. Smash your stuff. Smashy, smashy. Knife. No, crisps. Crispy. You know, this does look like a good little party here. Though I noticed the TV was not left on. Did the killer turn it off, or were the kids just not watching TV? Because I tell you, I love television. And television loves me. It raised me from a boy. Taught me so much. I got some phlegmy thing going on in the back. Look, have you ever seen blood come off of a couch this easy? This mop could be yours for 5 payments of $29.95 plus shipping and handling. But we'll throw one in for free. And, you know, we say free, but you got to pay for shipping on that, too. So it's kind of like, wait a minute, is he just making his money on the shipping? But no, it's just because I care for you so much as a consumer that I want to give you a good deal on mops. And, you know, charge you for shipping. That's the adult world. Adults pay for shipping. That's how that goes. It's perfectly cromulent. And yes, cromulent is now a word. Though I think I gotta take this out. You don't want to fill it up too much, because shit will fly out of the top. So I gotta walk careful. Boy, careful. 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 Isn't this gonna wake the neighbors up? It's kind of a lot of noise. I'm thinking there's probably more discreet ways to do this. But, you know, I don't live here. Maybe it's a retirement village. Maybe it's old people that can't hear anything. That would be convenient. And who called the police? Yeah, that is a good question. So, did the parents come home from vacation? Didn't find it? Or did the neighbors hear screams? How long ago did this murder occur? I mean, I was always under the impression that, like, this just happened. But now that I'm thinking about it, I mean, these bodies could have been in here decaying for weeks, theoretically. I haven't seen any signs of decay, particularly, but he's got to straighten this chair. Straighten this chair. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. But who knows? Anything could have happened. Anything. What if the killer reported it? Came in, did his thing, called the cops. Hey, come clean up some frat boys. Boom. Bob's your uncle. Even if he's not. He is now. Alright. Here's another note. Let's take a look. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Adams, I'm sorry to report that your son Jason has been implicated in another unusual incident at the school. This is the third time now. I can no longer give you the benefit of the doubt that the other students are simply lying. The hurting of fellow students and defacement of school property with disgusting imagery will not be tolerated. Please see that your son's disciplined, See to your son's discipline, or we will be forced to expel Jason from the school. Thank you, and have a good day. Jack Nicholson? I didn't know he was a principal. I mean, he's been a principal actor in some things, but never, to my knowledge, a principal of school. I guess you learn something every day. He is, he's got a broad range. Maybe he was studying for a part, and he got the job so he can learn the ins and outs of principaling. You know, some actors do that, get a job at a 7-Eleven so they know how to get robbed, because that happens there sometimes. All these chairs are so disheveled. Let's take a look in here. There's a spare broom, cans, tap light. See, this pantry is the most normal in the house so far. It's not like just weird and ridiculous, though it is kind of oddly stocked. And I fucking stepped in some blood. So let me just go ahead and track it all the way out till my shoes are clean. And we'll go back and clean it up. Clean the lovely blood. Did I pick it up in there? No, I gotta mop in there to make sure I didn't miss some blood in there. Maybe there's a broom blood. Maybe there's that thing. Maybe there's this thing. Where's my flippin' mop? There we go. There we go. No worries. Everything's clean. So clean. Even you can eat off that table. It seems a little unsanitary, though. I know it's a space mop, but I would definitely never clean the table in my home with a mop. I don't know. Am I a snob for that? Does that make me a snob that I wouldn't mop my table and then eat it off of it? Especially after, I've been mopping toilets. I guess these chairs are not playing along very well. I think I can't leave it like that. There we go. Just so long as they're not in my way. And now that one's annoying me. There. They're upright. I can live with that, I guess, for now. Until the next time I walk past it and I have to fix it. Which could happen at any time. Here's how you kill two birds with one stone. Put your broken glass in your bloody bucket. Boom. Job done. Man, I could be an actual sanitation engineer. I am amazing at this. Alright, so what are we dealing with here? We just about have the first floor done. So what the hell was that? So let's put that in there. I'm going to take this upstairs. And just keep smashing shit. Just keep smashing it until I make an incredible mess. And I'm going to put that there, because I'm going to need that. And then I'm going to get a bucket, because I'll need that. Then I'm going to take these computer blip bloops outside, because that's getting full. And And then I'm gonna... You like that? It's... Ugh. Achtung. Alright. Bleep. Bleep. And I go over here. Oh, crap, I still gotta get all those garbage bags. Ugh. My character is drunk. Let's see here. How are we doing on time? I think I'm getting close to a little cutoff point. Let's see. When I start? Some time. I don't know. I was trying to keep these around 30 minutes. I'm not sure. I'm still finding my groove. But I know I personally like to watch Let's Plays as kind of like background noise. And I don't like to be clicking constantly because I'll be doing other stuff. So I like 30 minutes is a good, for me, I find an enjoyable length and reasonable. Plus, it also makes it easier on me right now for the editing. I can make minor adjustments more easily between the various takes, as it were. See, that's why I was rendering the ones I did this morning, just to make sure what I got going on is working. Let me get this porch here. I'll blip that, and I'll blop this. Got more thumb drives. Make sure there's no blood on my boots. And I'm gonna kick that over if I leave it there. I just know it. I'm gonna have to do something. Pumpkins. Do I want to clean the pumpkins? It's another pain in the ass moving those around. What is this? That's pumpkin. What is... Oh, goodness. We found another body hiding in the flower beds. Alright, come with me. Come on. You just sound juicy and gross. Ugh. Throw you in the Husker-Du. Alright. I am gonna cut this video off here. I think I'm gonna throw out these bloody mop buckets and just do some kind of tedious stuff in between. So, stay tuned for episode 4. Bye.